Victims of the Texas church shooting slideshow by ReutersSUTHERLAND Spring, Texas, as the investigation continues into the mass shooting at a church in South Texas. CBS News is learning more about the victims who were gunned down. Like the 26-year-old killer, some of the dead were U.S. Air Force veterans. Their deaths are in stark contrast to the lives they lived, lives defined by a love for God and serving their country. How to help Texas church shooting victims. Air Force Secretary says Texas shooter was a serious problem. Robert Corrigan and his wife, Shani, epitomized that devotion at their church and in their community, a deeply patriotic one. Corrigan moved to Sutherland Springs 2 years ago after a decorated 30-year career in the Air Force. As Chief Master Sergeant of the 55th Medical Group at Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska, he led the largest and busiest in the Air Combat Command, running continuous operations in the Middle East and North Africa since 1991. Chief Master Sergeant Robert Corrigan. In other words, Chief Master Sergeant Corrigan was everything his killer was not, as pointed out on a veteran's website. Bob and Jean Summers, his uncle and aunt, spoke to CBS News. They lost a young man that loved the military, that loved to serve his country, Jean said. Scott and Karen Marshall were also in the Air Force, stationed in North Carolina. They met in the barracks. Mike Norton had known the couple since then. He even took their wedding photos. I knew that I had a brother and sister that had my back, Norton told CBS News. Both families are reminiscent of the deep sense of service that runs through this part of Texas. Both have sons on active duty, their loss still unfathomable to those who worshipped with them. It is just hard to imagine. These poor innocent people that had no idea they were never returning back. Gloria Rodriguez told CBS News. A memorial of 26 crosses is just one of many throughout town as the community copes with its shared grief. There are funeral plans underway that may include a mass service for everyone to worship together. Deadly church shooting in Texas. 47 photos. Deadly church shooting in Texas.